when you run out of intros for your YouTube channel, and the only thing you can come up with is crawling through your bedroom window. Well, welcome to Verzi Editz. Hello my fellow Verzi editors, Editzes, whatever the species of Verzi Editz is called. Welcome back to yet another 8-bit figure pertaining to the Mario franchise, because why not? Trust me though, I'm just trying to finish up the Super Mario 8-bit series in the edit layer. Afterwards I'm going to be branching out completely. Or am I? I don't know. We'll just have to see. Okay, like I mentioned in my previous video, Super Mario Galaxy is the greatest Nintendo game of all time. The gameplay mechanics are beautiful, the bosses are excellent, and the story is riveting and kind of has some dark aspects to it, but it's really better than most Mario stories out there. Why am I rambling about Super Mario Galaxy? Well, it's easy. The characters getting the 8-bit treatment are a major part of that title, and even its sequel, Super Mario Galaxy 2. Alright, I want you to close your eyes and picture this. A beautiful summer's night. You're out with your friends in the woods on a camping trip, roasting marshmallows over the fire, talking about old times, and then you look up to the night sky to see it painted with stars, like little white polka dots in the sky. Scientifically, they're called stars, or if you want to be even more specific, luminous spheres. But in the Mario franchise, they're known simply as the Lumas. Okay guys, don't worry, I'm not going to take this segment to ramble on about Super Mario Galaxy, we'll save that for later. For now, the focus is going to shift to the Lumas. Believe it or not, they actually have a shocking historical significance. See, the story of the Lumas is kind of revealed within another story, kind of like Storyception. In Super Mario Galaxy's hidden storybook, it is revealed that a young girl, later to be Rosalina, who was not my in-game crush when I was 8, walking on her home planet found a star-like creature with a dewdrop-like shape called a Luma. The Luma, floating with its crashed spaceship, was waiting for his mama, and the girl, being ever so friendly, decided to wait with him. The duo then set off in search for the Luma's mother after days pass, and the young girl suddenly finds herself far from home. So, the duo decides to make their new home in outer space, because why not? Sadly though, the Luma's mother is never found. Eventually, after living by themselves, more Lumas gravitate to the duo's new home, and in time, hundreds upon hundreds of Lumas were cheering for the young girl, calling her mama, and the young girl accepts her new role as mother of the Lumas. Cute, ain't it? In the Mario universe, Lumas have the ability to turn into stars, or rather, mini planetoids. Going beyond that, their functions vary. Yellow Lumas turn into launch stars, which let Mario travel throughout the galaxy. Blue Lumas turn into pole stars. Pink Lumas, or hungry Lumas, transform into galaxies after they're fed so many star bits. Apricot Lumas grant Mario the ability to perform spin moves. Green Lumas guard the planet of Trials, which house green power stars. Turquoise Lumas sell various power-ups for a small fee. The red Lumas allow Mario to control the red star, which is the power of flight. The purple Luma, otherwise known as Lubba, by the way, Nintendo, great name, is the leader of the Lumas. And then there's this weird species of Luma called Luma Comete, which holds information about prankster comets. They're only seen in Super Mario Galaxy, so we're not going to go into too much detail. And then there is a black Luma called Polari, who serves as a guide to Rosalina and Mario. See, I really find how creative it is that Nintendo associated the different Luma abilities with colors. It kinda adds a certain uniqueness to their importance in the vast Nintendo universe. Moving beyond their abilities, Super Mario Galaxy started the Lumas' journey into popularity in the vast Nintendo universe. They played a huge role in Super Mario Galaxy 2 like its predecessor, but from that point onward they made appearances in famous games but weren't exactly playable characters. They're seen in the space missions of Super Mario 3D World, they appear in the Dream Spacewalk event in Mario & Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games, they appear on the Good Egg Galaxy board in Fortune Street, but they do appear as a playable character in Mario Tennis Open, so you got that going for you. Various Lumas appear on the Rocket Road board in Mario Party Island Tour and make their first Mario Golf debut in Mario Golf World Tour accompanying Rosalina. And finally, a variety of Rosalina's attacks in Super Smash Bros. 4 involve her using her Lumas as projectiles, which kinda seems cruel at first, but in the end is really pretty awesome. Like I said, these guys hold some serious historical significance. They were there for Rosalina in her time of crisis. They were there for Mario along his journey in Super Mario Galaxy. But most of all, they're just these little adorable creatures that need to be well known in the Super Mario franchise. So last time I covered an 8-bit character, we did Petey Piranha, which was seriously the biggest and largest 8-bit figure I've done to date. See, Petey Piranha was a gargantuan figure, and now we're actually going to be downsizing to, well, Lumasize. Lumasize, it almost sounds like a Super Mario exercise routine. I know it's strange that we're switching from complexity to simplicity, but just because something's simple doesn't mean you can't have an abundance of it. That's right, in this video you're actually going to be seeing multiple Lumas given the 8-bit treatment. You're going to be seeing Lumas with various colors, that's about it. See, in my head I was kind of thinking about, like, you know, how different these Lumas were going to be, but really it's just the color scheme. Well guys, I guess it's time for me to use my launch star to launch into the editing process. I hope that sounded kind of good at least. I mean, it sounded good in my head, but now that I said it, I think I sound like a complete idiot. So anyways, I have finished all the Lumas that I'm doing for this video. I haven't decided if I'm going to do like a part 2 Luma vid. I mean, I have a lot of Lumas here, but you never know. We just have to look into the future. The first Luma I did would have to be the classic variant. These are the Lumas that transform into the launch stars, which allow Mario to travel across the galaxy. They're really important because they're classic. Another one that I did was the Polari model or Polari variant. This is the guide to Rosalina and Mario. So, kind of like them. I kind of like the bluish eyes. the blue Luma, capable of transforming into pole stars. Yes, this is supposed to be the apricot Luma, but this is a white Luma with Mario's red cap. Well, this is because the Luma that becomes attached to Mario in the end, he actually steals his hat as a joke. So I thought, what better way to commemorate this Luma than to add a Mario cap to him? I also made a Lubba variant. Now this is not the Lubba model from Super Mario Galaxy 2, but he's close. Purple with blue pants. Here's the red Luma, which guards the power of the red star, which is also the power of flight, so it was pretty cool. And then here's the green Luma, which guard the planet of trials, which is also, he guards the green power star. So, and finally I made the baby Lumas. Look at the little baby Lumas. Look at how tiny they are. Here's the red one, and here's the pink one. Alright guys, seeing as how the Luma Classic variant represents the entire Super Mario Galaxy franchise, it only makes sense if he were to join the Super Mario series of 8-bit figures. And I gotta say, I like how he finishes it off. Duly note that this is not the end of the Super Mario series of 8-bit figures, because I will also have a line going from here to there, but I'm not going to focus on that now. I'm going to focus on other 8-bit figures. And over here, the other Lumas have situated themselves on the side of the entertainment center that will soon become, ready for this, the Super Mario Galaxy series of 8-bit figures. That is correct. This entire entertainment stand right next to all my amiibo will soon be full of 8-bit figures. And I gotta say, I am super excited. Now you may notice that there's one Luma missing from this entire bunch, and he's not present on this entire side. So a good question to ask is, where is the Lubba variant? Well, he hasn't exactly been forgotten. I mean, every time I walk down these stairs, I'm gonna see him right here. Now remember, this is a variant of the classic Luma. This isn't the actual Lubba. The Lubba is quite different and quite large, and I do plan on converting him to 8-bit form, so it would kind of be weird to see a variant of him and the actual figure in the same area. So I just had to make an executive decision to just move him around, and I'm still happy with where he is. I mean, look at him. Look at his little blue shorts. Sorry guys, I had to take off my glasses because no matter where I looked in the camera, you couldn't see my eyes, and I think that would just be a little too weird. I wasn't exactly planning on doing a Super Mario Galaxy series of 8-bit figures, but these Lumas kind of inspired me. So just like how the stars inspire us to exfoliate our creativity, these Lumas are inspiring me to exfoliate my creativity on the edit layer. If you haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe to Verzi Editz for more videos exactly like these. Believe me when I say, guys, it's only gonna get better and bigger and more complex. Yeah, so all this talk about Super Mario Galaxy has gotten me inspired. I think I'm just going to lock myself in the edit layer and do an entire playthrough of the game. You know, totally isolate myself from society. You know, the typical teenage stuff during the summer. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Until then, this is Dom, and catch you later.